Here with Roy Katz.
Nice to see you
Katz
again.
Exotics. Yeah, thanks for having us.
Sure.
All these cars. This is such an amazing place to be. Such an amazing collection. I mean, you've been a Lamborghini guy
Lamborghini
forever.
guy, true and true. Currently own about 12 Lamborghinis of my own. And I've probably had at least 150 to 175 Lamborghinis go through my hands.
How does the Saleen S7 twin turbo stand up against Lamborghini or other Italian cars?
Well, this is an American car.
Yeah.
So it's pure muscle, American muscle, 427, pumping out 850 horsepower. You know, no ABS, you know, no computer-aided stuff. If you took the badges off and asked people, most people would think it comes from Italy by its design.
Right.
But the design is really a functional design because this car was designed that you could drive it to the track, race, and drive it home. That's what it was designed for.
What's your favorite thing about this car since you've owned it?
That the tires spin in every gear. Yeah.
So we're gonna take this thing out for a drive?
Yeah, we can take it out for a drive. You're not driving. No.
I will be pleasured by just sitting in the passenger seat and hearing that muscle roar. If you know supercars, if you think you know supercars, you still may not have heard of Saleen S7. This car just kind of stands alone as, I would call it, one of the kings.
Definitely.
It stands out with the lines. There's no other supercar with lines that are quite as long, wide, dramatic.
Brand new, this car was 604,000 and some change. But for me, you know, it's not about the money on the car because I can't replace it. So I don't buy it because it's expensive.
Yep.
I buy it because I like the car.
So you're the steward of the car.
Yeah, if you're gonna buy a car thinking it's gonna go up in value, forget it. You're just renting time and space.
So what have you done with the car while you've owned it?
Driven.
You've driven it.
Oh yeah. It got up here to me about April. And I put more miles on it in 6 months than he did in 13 years. It's not a car you can rob a bank in because you can't get in and out fast. But once you're in here and you're sitting, you're just wrapped, and it's just a pleasure to be in.
You've driven a lot of very, very desirable cars. Does this one get a different reaction when you're driving out there? I mean, do people say, what is that thing?
Without a doubt, of all the cars I've owned, this car has always attracted way more attention than any other car I've ever had. The first thing everybody says, what is it, a Ferrari? You know, that's the most common I hear.
Right.
No, they're intrigued that, wow, a car like this is made in the US. And then when you tell them, yeah, it was built in 2005, they floor themselves even more.
13 years old.
13 years old, looks like something just came off the drawing board.
It's a timeless design. And this came with a backup camera.
Yes, it did. Yep, from 05. I know, it's really weird. Well, the first
Because when
one.
you look in the rearview mirror, all you're seeing is that huge intake and those beautiful pipes and that massive V8 back there.
Yeah, but you know what they say, if you're driving a car like this, what's behind you doesn't matter.